Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Advance from Welcome. Hey, who are these people? And then at one point, Mace says, I know that's your man. I know that's your man, referring to LeBron, Rich Paul, and all. He's like, I know that's your man. I know you got to say this, but like, knock it off. And then the conversation went somewhere else. And if you see Mace talk, Mace, from what I've seen, and I don't know Mace, I've only chatted with him one time. I don't know Mace. Let me not sit up here and act like I know him. I don't know him. He seems like somebody that gets angry very slowly, like gets annoyed very slow. So we're going to play the video for you guys to watch it. But in the beginning, you can see Mace is like kind of like smiling. And then midway through the video, his smile disappears. He's not cracking any more jokes. And then it gets serious. And Mace seems like someone, just based off of my observation, as someone that is refusing to twerk it up for these. He's just like, I'm not doing this game that we're all supposed to be doing. I know there's a game that we all got to play up here, but I'm not going to play this game with y'all. And then the conversation shifts to Mace talking about LeBron. He thinks son is using steroids and I can come on my source. I'm like, yo, what in the world is going on here? Get your popcorn ready for this one. It's going to be a long segment, and I thought about how I can condense it, but I want y'all to see the full conversation because it's really, really like it's very entertaining. And if I just play little bits of it, I don't think it would be the same thing. So get your popcorn ready, and I want you guys to watch every second of this back and forth with these guys. Take a look at it here.
So to me, Michael Jordan stood there, but the argument year after year after year is getting smaller for me. If he wins another championship, I don't know what to say. Because let's say he wins a championship, I don't think it's going to happen this year. Let's say it does happen this year, Mace, right? I'm asking you this, right, Mace?
Yeah.
If he wins a championship this year, he has 4 rings, right? If he wins, he has 4 chips now. If he wins a ring this year, Bronny wins a ring this year, that's 6 rings.
I get it. This is your God. I get it.
Now he's not wrong.
I get it. This is your God.
So they gonna give him an extra ring because his son get a ring.
Right now, they're not in Coachella
Really?
and LeBron's, man. They're in Coachella and Jordan's, man. You're not wearing retro brownies, man. You're wearing retro shorts, man.
I get it. LeBron doing amazing things.
Shout out to Rich Paul.
And he's the guy for this era, but you got to get 6 on your own. And then once you get 6 rings, you got to get a 7th ring. Then you will be the GOAT. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And with my basketball IQ, I don't think it's comparable. I think you patting stats. You know how nigga pat stats. A nigga gets 60, that don't mean he's better than you. He just got 60.
2 things can be true, though. It can be, because people can still wear the Jordans, but like he said, that is about 2 rings, and we're talking about the series.
No, I'm saying if he wins a championship with his son, is it a memorable moment? Yes. I'm not saying it's not, but it doesn't put him. We keep moving the goalposts of what greatness is about.
Because that's a goalpost that wasn't even there, though.
Greatness
you know what I'm saying?
This is what greatness is about. Greatness is about having great adversity and still performing. That's what it's about. It's not about all of the things we talking about. It's about, and when you join teams, you lessen the difficulty. It's just, that's what takes greatness, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you took it away. I can't do nothing about that.
No.
So they're referring to when LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami, to go to LA, and back to Cleveland, or he went to Cleveland to LA.
I gotta count that.
Doing the Kevin Durant, that's what they call it.
I can't remove that out of the legacy because you know it's like
the
me
LeBron left first,
rap, right? I can't take that out of the legacy. That's in there. So whatever you're gonna do, it gotta be greater than that because that's what you did, right? You joined team. You joined the team with 2 other niggas.
I got mixed emotions about someone leaving the team and someone choosing to stay to ride with their team. I'm kind of on the fence with that and about that, right? But the goal is to win a chip. And this is what and how I feel. And I think folks will agree with me. For a long time, teams they grind it out with their star players. The star players grind it out with their teammates. And I didn't really believe that they left because the opportunity wasn't there. It wasn't good business. It wasn't good marketing. It wasn't good, da 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 da, right? So, and then when that was no longer a deal or a big deal, when it was okay to leave if you wanted to, even if you was going to be frowned upon, I don't think the finances was there to leave. So at the point when LeBron looking at, I'm not gonna get a chip with these folks. Talking about Cleveland, and I can't do it by myself. They want to throw all this money at me, but yet they won't go and get the top players to help me. So whoever that was advising LeBron, I give them kudos and props to tell him it's time to move on, bro. Gave them folks 10 years. You 19, you 29 now. And you're only gonna age. So it's time to bounce and boogie, like right now, to go and team up with some other stars. And you guys make it a mission to go and get them rings. And that's what he did with D Wade. And I forget the center name. That dude. Damn. I forget the center name. Let's look it up. Because I want to give him his props. He went out with
revolutionary child star who broke the industry's color barrier long before the world was ready. In 1919, Morrison made history as the first African-American actor ever signed to a long-term movie contract. Known to millions as Sunshine Sammy, he was the original star and the highest-paid member of the Our Gang and Little Rascals series. While most black families were struggling through the height of segregation, Sammy was earning a staggering $10,000 a year, a massive fortune in the 1920s. But his brilliance didn't stop at the box office. After appearing in 145 films, Morrison served in the Army during World War II and later walked away from Hollywood to work as a quality control inspector for an aerospace company. And he was a pioneer who proved that black excellence couldn't be contained by a script. If you believe the first black child star deserves to be a household name again, hit that like button and share this. Follow to help us archive the legends they tried to bury.
What y'all doing?
Uh-oh.
You see, I'm a bummer man. I just be moving from town to town on our way up.
Why don't you come on and stay and have supper with us? Sure would be nice. Ain't seen one like him come through here in a long time.
Uh-oh. Y'all getting a double dose. Y'all getting a double dose of little Richard Pryor.
Was the highest paid black actor in Hollywood history before most people were even allowed to vote. Meet Ernie Morrison, revolutionary child star who broke the industry's color barrier long before the world was ready.
Ernie Morrison. Y'all remember that name. I just That's something we just discovered together. Ernie Morrison. You know. I'm trying to find out who was the guy that LeBron and them played with. That was the center. He came from the Toronto Raptors. And I visit Canada, and I've been in their stadium in Toronto. It's a beautiful stadium. I'm gonna look dude up. If y'all can help me, type that joint in before I look it up. What's dude name? Chris Bosh. That's why I can't never remember that dude's name. His name Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh. And I think he had to retire because he had like a heart murmur situation, you know. So yeah. So I'm like, that's why, when he left to go to Miami, and then he went on and got his 2 rings, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at LeBron for that, So and then, Kevin Durant, that's our homie from the DMV, C Pleasant. Then he left Oklahoma to join up with the Warriors and Steph Curry and Draymond Green and all them, and got him 2 rings. I was happy for our boy, you know what I'm saying? Because the talent is getting better nowadays. The game is getting stronger and quicker. The days of somebody like Dr. J and even Jordan and them guys before, who really understood the value of team and we together make us strong, and the money is getting bigger now. The bag is getting bigger. So what do we get up every day for, to go to work for? I ain't getting up because I love my job. I'm getting up to go get the bag. You feel me? Because if I could stay home and get it, if it was like that, I'm staying home. So the goal in being a competitor in sports or anything, the goal is to win the ultimate prize, and that's the championship. And we got to get smart and progressive about that. When you see after 5 years that you can't do it by yourself, you got to go get some help. Or you got to go join a crew that's going to take you over the top. And you know what? Bottom line is business. It ain't nothing personal. It's business. You feel me? So now I got my rings and you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm in the history books. My bag getting bigger. So the legacy of who better, who greater, Mike is always going to get that debate and win that debate, especially among the old school, which is which is me. You know who saw Jordan career. I seen LeBron career. So we're gonna give Jordan the edge on the strength that he come up in our era. So we rocking with the old heads. Us old heads rocking with the old heads. Okay. You know, I love LeBron, I love Kobe, but them dudes don't have 6 rings. I don't care how much stats, how many records he break. He need to get 6 rings of his own. Not not when if they win the chip this year or whenever while his son playing, and y'all gonna count that as 2 rings to tie Jordan at 6. No, no, no. You can't do that. You can't do that. If LeBron win a chip, that's 5 for him. You still got to get another ring. And then when you tie Jordan at 6, you got to get another ring. You feel me? When you surpass Jordan with rings, then you're the GOAT. So let's stop it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jordan didn't switch teams. He stayed there and he made them people bring up other pieces around him. And he made them great. I remember B.J. Armstrong told reporters when I saw the interview, he said, Jordan told him, when I give you the ball, you better make your shots or you're not playing. You going to have your ass on the bench. So you better get in that gym on your own time and work on your shot. He said he told that to everybody. It's an expectation. I put it on myself and I'm putting it on you. And if you're not working as hard as me or the same as me, you're not going to be on this team. That's what B.J. Armstrong said that Jordan told him and other players. And he said, I wanted my job, I needed my job, and I wanted to win. So I locked in with Jordan. And we took off. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the special. You know what I'm saying? It's about the debate. Is LeBron using enhancement? Is LeBron on steroids? And they saying that it ain't no secret that he is using something allegedly. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to the special. How y'all liking them games, man? There's some good games been on. They doing their thing.
Rapping and leaving rap. Like I can't take that out of the legacy that's in there. So whatever you're gonna do, it gotta be greater than that because that's what you did, right? You joined team. You joined the team with 2 other niggas and got chips. I can't undo that.
But I don't understand what stats is he pattern exactly. Because Mike ain't win no chip.
In 1919, Morrison made history as the first African American.
Ernie Morrison.
Hey, good people, it's your boy. Work. Hey, good people, it's your boy. I worked out today, and I realized this probably a week ago.
Just the big homie Keith
that I was coming down
2-time world champion.
And a lot. You wouldn't believe what I'm wearing right now. And you remember when I was champion, I was at 160. I walked around like 164, 163. I'm 169, 168 right now. And I had to slow down, which I got to figure this out because I love to run. I love cardio, but I can't put in a lot of cardio because I'm sweating a lot. But I realized this, people, and this is why I stay on you people. The only thing that grows in value is life. Nothing else grows in value. I done spent, in 1 year, 1 month, I spent like $500,000 on cars. Don't do that no more. Would never do that again. Because I realized when I rolled off the lot with those cars, the value decreased dramatically. And when you look at life, life grows in value. I'm 57, and I'm feeling better than I was feeling when I was in my 30s, in my 40s. I'm getting better and better. And that is valuable to me. And I share it because I want you to feel what I'm feeling. Even if you are older than me, you can feel the way I'm feeling. If you was to just do certain things. Prime example, people stuck on being sick, and they don't think it's easy to fix a sickness. And it is. It's very easy to fix a sickness. The hardest thing about your life is your thinking abilities, your thoughts, and your holding on to tradition, family, lifestyles. But when you change all those things, you'll realize that it is really easy to be healthy and not be sick. So I hope this lay on you real good because I'm enjoying myself. I want to thank you for allowing me to be in your life and you're in my life. Hey, I know a little something. It's your boy.
I received that. I just texted him that I'm doing a show on who is the GOAT and why. And I wanted him to chime in. So I decided to let his message rock about what's really appreciating, you know what I'm saying? And that's and what really matters, that appreciate, and that's life and value in life. Um, I'm 56, so we in the same era, you know, of so he born 69, born 70. And I got pictures with the big homie, and cause he's a great vegan chef. For those that don't know, that's Keith Home, two-time world boxing champion, welterweight. He just retired, even though he wasn't competing, but he never submitted that he retired, and so he'll be in the boxing hall of fame in no time. I wish I could find that picture that I could share with y'all. So y'all want? So let me. You know what? Let's go ahead. We got time. We ain't in no rush. Let me find that picture with with the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to find that picture. But what I was saying is he great vegan chef, and he was doing a opening for a vegan restaurant, and something went down with the license. They wanted him to wait so many months or a timeline, and somebody that he was going to rent the property from to, I guess, to, you know, rent the space for the restaurant. They got a better deal, and so they pull. I want to say they pulled the contract from him because he was taking too long to get situated, and so I don't know how that went down. Did they give him his money back, or you know, when he get his license, and then when the plates become back available, then he can you know, get back on deck, you know. So I don't know. Let me find that picture. It was actually me and my wife that went to his it wasn't a grand opening. It was like uh all right, so yeah, I do have a boxing champion in my family, and Anton Douglas, and he I think he's 18-2, something like that. But he was undefeated for 3 years, defending his title, middleweight. All right, we're gonna come back to that because I'm looking for okay, I think I'm on it now. Okay, we might can get it. It's Saturday morning. Ain't nobody doing nothing. What time is it? 10 o'clock. You know. Let me find this picture. All right. They doing all these new apps with the phone, and it's like live photos. Okay. Let's see if we can go through that. I'm trying to get the boys up to go play some ball, and before it rain. But they be up all night and then they asleep all day. It's all good. I'm gonna get out of here at 12, and I'm gonna go to U Street. They got something called Porch Fest where um everybody is displaying their talent on the front porch of their house on U Street, which is like it's like a booming nightlife venue at this point on the weekends, and so and it's a lot of clubs and restaurants. So Porch Fest is all the clubs and restaurants, the eateries, and um, the businesses. Everybody going to be displaying something of what they do. If you're a food business or restaurant, you're going to be displaying your food. Uh, if you are a hair salon, you might have a performer out there performing to draw attention to come to your porch, your storefront, to come inside and see what's going on in the barbershop or the salon, so that's what Porch Fest is gonna be like. And then the new Ben's Chili Bowl just opened back up. And I heard Rick Ross and what's my man name? French Montana did a versus last night. So I gotta look online to see how did that went and see did they release it so we can see it on YouTube. Yeah, I celebrate 5 years for the Streets Finest podcast next month. So I'm getting ready put together my new photo shoot for the commemoration of my 5th year. And I'm trying to find this picture of me and Keith Holmes and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because when he watched this video, I want him to see himself in the video. So I'm just going through my timeline of pictures. Got so many photos. Oh, we got a graduate coming up. My son going to graduate college. He's going into the IT world to be a professional. And yeah, so I'm excited for his journey. And, and he'll be the first immediate family member that will be getting a degree. Or a lot of us had started college but didn't finish because we had to go to work. We had to, support the family, and so I'm just glad that I was able to be his support for him to finish school, and that's big to me, and it's a big accomplishment that we all gonna share and be proud of. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, go be great. You know, you don't have nobody. You know, you don't have nobody. You gotta take care of and help pay bills for and all that. Like, you know, like I had to, I'm not gonna say be bothered with. It wasn't never being bothered, but I'm gonna say the burden of having to take care of your moms and your 3 little sisters, help take care of them, you know, and look out for them and not be selfish. It was a heavy uh burden to carry, and I did it with no, it was something you just had to do. Things you know you got to do, you just do it. You don't think about it. You just do it. You know what I'm saying? Heck of my son when he was 5 with Wale the rapper from DC. You know, we caught him in the mall, and I think he had just released his new album, his first album, and he took pictures with my little man. You know, so yeah, so I appreciate him taking that picture. You know, look, my son he done had the pleasure of being in the company of greats. This Andre Black, that used to play for the Wizards and I want to say the Brooklyn Nets, and Bloch. His name is Andre Bloch. He used to be the center for the Wizards, and then he went to New Jersey to play with Durant. Now, not New Jersey, to Brooklyn. You know, the New Jersey Brooklyn. What is it? The Brooklyn Stadium. That team, the Brooklyn Nets, right? Yeah. Me and your boy Chuck Brown, the iconic Chuck Brown. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Let's blow it up so you can see us better. The one and only, the Godfather of Go Go. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Shouts out to the Chief for the Redskins. That's my nephew. The Chief done died, and I went to his funeral, and they sent him off like he was one of the players, but he was the long time Chief mascot. And so yeah, that was cool. You know, the great Otma, one of the best Redskins wide receiver. You know, seeing him in the bank, he's still living the earth. This is I forget that Rod Strickland and Nikki McCray from the WNBA. I seen them at the Women's All Star game, the first Women All Star game in 2003, and yeah, they was an item or going out dating or whatever. So yeah, Rod Strickland, yeah, he's a wild boy. Saw Bernie Mac wife on the show, Salita James, in the airport. We was coming back from Hawaii, She was there seeing her brother that go to college in Hawaii, and me and my family was there on vacation. So this was in the airport in Dallas. You know, we flew from San Diego to Dallas, and we were going to Baltimore from Dallas. So yeah, I seen her in the airport. You know, and that's one of the best places to see your favorite celebs in the airport. You know, I seen one of the youngest from The Wire, the light skinned dude. Uh, I think he called himself Mac Main. He's an artist, a music artist, and he look like Chris Brown a little bit. Raheem Devine when he put his first album out, he had a Camp Mill Records. He had a autograph. Uh, Debuting his first album, we caught up with him. He was cool, and now he's a radio personality. 20 years later, here in DC, the DMV. You know, this is my uncle right here, Bobby Hamilton, part of the Choice Four. They made 3 albums, a '70s group. Um, they were discovered by the guy that made the song "Do the Hustle," Van McCoy. That was his name. Yeah. So right from DC, DMV baby. You know what I'm saying? This our college graduate to be this month. This was his first day of college at Townsend University. So yeah, so it's been a journey. We here now. You know what I'm saying? He just got his key to his room. Me and my wife. Yeah. Proud dad. Proud dad right now. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm still looking for that picture, but just looking for the notables. I'm looking at you know what I'm saying? I'm coming across these notables, folks I done came across in my journey as I'm out here living life, enjoying life. You feel me? You know, in my travels, I see folks in the world. So you know me, I pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? You know how I give it up. This is crazy, bro. All right, we're gonna have to find and come back to that because I just got too many photos, and I just can't look through all of them. So I'll come across it and we'll revisit it, you know. So let's get back to the special for the last 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. Ernie Morrison. Okay, let me look that up.
By the time Ernie Morrison, best known by his stage name Sunshine Sammy, was a member of the East Side Kids, he had already racked up years of experience in vaudeville and as an original member in the R Gang shorts of the silent era. After appearing in 2 silent shorts featuring Harold Lloyd and Snub Pollard, Morrison became the first actor recruited to appear in the R Gang shorts and was the first Black actor to be signed to a long-term contract by a studio. By the time Ernie Morrison, best known by his stage name Sunshine Sammy, was a member of the East Side Kids.
So that was a spinoff for the Little Rascals. I gotta free up some space because they trying to no, I need to update some software on my phone. So I'll do that while I'm watching the game, while I'm sitting still.
He had already...
Don't get scammed. They're trying to sell you the fake forged beef tallow bomb. Listen, if the...
Excuse me. You know, I realized, not that I just realized it, but I know I haven't said it in audio and visual form, that without people, it's no history. People make the history. People, which is you and me, our journey, the greatness that we achieve, the good, the bad, the ugly, that's history. You know, so we all have a great story to tell in some retrospect. And I just wanted to put that on video and audio because I done thought that a million times over, you know, and just wanted to make sure that that was stamped. All right, let's get back to the special.
Right. You joined the team with 2 other niggas and got chips. I can't undo that.
But I don't understand what stats is he padding exactly. Because Mike ain't win no championship without Scottie Pippen. But then after Horace Grant left, they actually lost to Horace Grant and them niggas. And when he came back with Orlando. So what you go do? Get a better Horace Grant with Dennis Rodman. A better version of it. He don't win no championship without a great small forward and a great power forward. It's just, that's the way it is. No team is the same every year. It's no team is the same every year.
It's your man. I get it. It's your man.
It's not.
I get it.
It's cool. I fuck with Bron, but it's just the facts too. We're not going to ignore that.
Bron is not better than Jordan. I don't know anybody.
LeBron is not better than Jordan. You heard it from Mace.
Like in their real mind, if they don't know either one of them, and they just watch this highlight and this highlight, and says.
But see, you're misinterpreting my take. You're misinterpreting my take. I said he's closing the gap, and it's a bunch of people that would say LeBron is way, way better than Jordan. Do I agree with? It's a lot of people.
Yeah, and there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong.
They may say the same about you. They may say the same about you.
But the basketball gods would not agree with that.
Listen, he's not paying attention. Listen, you don't want to give Bron his credit. He's a Bron hater.
Let me tell you something. Even the people that used to say that Kareem and them and Wilt and them was better, after they saw Jordan, they even came to the senses, no, this is something different. This is something different. And LeBron is...
That's not the case, too. I got people who got Kareem number one. I know people who still...
See? And keep that, Nick. And keep that. Whenever somebody starts to not be truthful on this show, somehow the feed just goes out. I don't know.
The whole thing about it is you're making an argument about somebody who's not arguing with you. You're just not paying attention to other people's logic and making your logic about your logic. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you other people's.
What's their logic? What's their logic?
Some people still say that Kareem is better than Michael Jordan. It depends on how old you are when you grew up at. It's people that say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. I don't say that. I'm saying that LeBron is closing the gap for me year after year on what he's doing. You have to understand that. You got to understand that LeBron has longevity, and this is part of the stuff that I don't agree with, but this is why they're using load management as an excuse. They're saying that the reason people are doing load management so you have a longer career. You got Charles Barkley that retired at 36. You got Dwayne Wade who retired at 36. You got Isaiah Thomas who retired at 32. Magic Johnson only played 12 years. Larry Bird only played 12 years. These players are playing longer. You got KD that's 38. You got Steph Curry's going to be 39. LeBron's going to be 41 because they said Madison, etc. Now, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm just saying what people say. Because you act like I'm arguing with you. But I can't sit here and ignore what people think. I'm not the one arguing with you, brother.
No, they can have that logic all they want. It's people that believe a lot of things and put logic on it that's not actually true. But
they're having a debate.
This is actually what I'm telling
LeBron
you.
is on enhancement.
Larry Bird played 12
and that's why they're not going to give him the go.
Charles Barkley retired.
I'm just going to say, we got to get that money.
Dwayne Wade retired at 36. This is not logic. This is a fact that these players retired at this time. That's not logic.
Oh, yeah. All
right. If we're talking logic.
Wrapped up.
It's actually true, the symptoms of steroids. Now, if you want us to have a conversation,
look, they saying that there's people in the league saying LeBron on steroids because they got the same steroid dude.
On science, however you want to explain it.
That's the debate that's going on right now.
He's not
Explain what you mean when you say steroids.
Hey, we be back. We're going to continue this later.
We got time. Go ahead. Tell us what you mean.
Street Flying is Big Dave. I'm a holler. I'll be back.
Pull up what steroids do to the physical body.
I don't think. What?
Let's go, Stat. I'm not going down that.
Who are you accusing of being on steroids?
I'm not going down that. I'm not going down that road.
Why bring it up? Why bring it up if you don't want to talk about it?
Because we're talking about logic. If we're talking about logic, then we got to stick with everything that's on that logical stage. We don't get to just put one person in the logics that go for the player. We got to put the things out there that logically don't make sense. They're both logic.
But you're not explaining it and being accurate. You're being passive about what you're talking about.
No, I'm not being passive. I'm just not ready to reveal all my sources.
Y'all hear
this ain't really like
LeBron, they saying on steroids or enhancement. And that's why he's performing at his age the way he's doing.
For me, when I'm gonna just say it like this. Everything that we're talking about with LeBron, we understand that there's certain things that the NBA works out for LeBron. I'm cool with that, but you can't. The way my eyes work, you can't blind these eyes and make me see stuff that ain't true. I know what the real truth is. If you need me one day to come up here with truth, I will do that. But right now it's not.
But that's what you should be doing. That's what you should do.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that just for you and Stat, just for y'all to have that.
Yes.
Because I'm a logic
guy. So I'm gonna take what you're saying. Since you don't want to say it, to me it seems like you're implying LeBron is on steroids. That's what it seems like you're implying. If you don't want to disagree with that,
I'm implying that once I get my every single thing that steroids do, I'm just gonna give you the logic, and you tell me who's on steroids.
Anyway, since you don't want to be commit to what you're saying, I'm going to say
I'm very committed. I'm very committed.
You're not saying what you
I'm going to bring the whole list in it. We're here every day, so it ain't
study.
We're going to do a case study.
Okay, that's what it sounds like.
So anyway, what we're talking about, we can have facts about. And that way it's not my logic or your logic. This is just what it does.
Okay.
Seems like Mason's implying that LeBron's on steroids, but like I was saying, you got Jamal Crawford, who was 40 years old, who scored 50 points, and he's still busting ass. It's just that the NBA's not going to put him in there. Vince Carter could still do windmill dunks.